A while back last year, I covered the news about the Minecraft movie coming out, and it was titled, "That's Not Steve." This is because my son said that when watching the Minecraft movie trailer. My son is a huge Minecraft fan, and he was excited for the Minecraft movie. After seeing the trailer, he didn't want to see the Minecraft movie. He says, why did they choose a 70-year-old fat man to be Steve? And continued asking me to show him images of Steve to prove his point. Because of this, I actually believed Minecraft wouldn't do so well. A lot of people in my neighborhood also their children were not interested in the Minecraft movie, and yet the Minecraft movie succeeded. Now, granted, I do have a bias against Jet Black, and Jason Momoa, because to me, every movie they're in is just Jason Momoa and Jack Black, literally just wearing different clothes, being Jack Black and Jason Momoa. So I actually thought it would do very well. Well, I'm also dragon enough to admit when I'm wrong, and apparently it succeeded. And for that, I wish them very well in their success. But they're so successful, in fact, that Marketplace reports Minecraft's box office success sends theme parks in race for gaming expansions like Epic Universe's Super Nintendo World. Excuse me. Let's continue. The Minecraft movie just made $80 million in its second weekend in a race to get into the theme parks it's on. At the same time, companies are proverbially licking their chops at the idea of using game properties and expansions to take a bit out of Disney. I think they mean bite out of Disney. Oh, this is the second time I'm seeing grammar errors. I know I wanted to talk, but these are journalists. I'm not. All right, so they should be good at spelling. I digress. Continuing on. But if the Walt Disney Company can weather the tariff storm, it appears they have a huge gaming property they're willing to use as a must-win card. The success of Universal's Super Nintendo World has demonstrated the viability and popularity of video game-themed attractions. Initially launched in Japan in 2021, the park expanded to Universal Studios Hollywood in 2023, and is set to debut at Universal Orlando's Epic Universe on May 22nd of 2025. The immersive experiences such as Mario Kart Bowser Challenge Ride have been pivotal in boosting attendance and revenue, with Comcast reporting a 17% increase in theme park revenue, reaching $2.42 billion in Q3 2023. Compare this to Disney's opening of Galaxy's Edge, a Star Wars land, which resulted in a decline of attendance for months following debut. Now, I do know that people are going to point out, well, it was also around the pandemic. And that is fair, but as a former Star Wars fan, I'm also going to point out, Star Wars was once the brand of brands. You could do no wrong with Star Wars. You make a Star Wars RPG, you're going to make instant cash. You make a Star Wars book, you're going to be an instant success. There was just one underliner. As long as you were faithful to the original content, as long as you were faithful to what was considered canon. For example, the EU made its own canon based off of the Star Wars movies, and it was considered by the fandom as canon per se. So much so that one of the earlier renditions of the Star Wars card games had a card called Mara Jade, which they had a live-action model actually portray Mara Jade, and she was even interviewed in Star Wars Insider back in the late 1990s, early 2000s. I should know because I was a subscriber to Star Wars Insider, and I had a copy of that. This was literally before Star Wars Episode 1. Again, showing my age. And then when Disney bought it, the brand started declining. And this is because people try to put their politics and redefine what was Star Wars, as well as plagiarize old Star Wars, which, if you know the Lion King controversy, is not a first for Disney, allegedly. So, the fact that the Star Wars theme park failed has more to do with the handling of the IP and less to do with, is it actually good? Plus, Disney is known for overcharging prices. Well, let's just put that out there. Continuing on. Building on this momentum, Minecraft is set to make its physical debut through a partnership between Mojang, Microsoft, and Merlin Entertainment. The Adventure Made Real initiative will introduce Minecraft-themed attractions, rides, and hotel experiences in the UK and US by 2026 and 27, with plans for a global expansion. The recent release of a Minecraft movie has further solidified this franchise's cultural impact. And yes, games already went from a small niche to a cultural phenomenon over the span of decades. 50 years, I believe. Are you feeling old yet? The film achieved a record-breaking opening weekend, grossing $313 million globally, and has since surpassed $550 million worldwide, making its highest-grossing film of 2025 to date. This success underscores the potential for video game properties to thrive beyond digital platforms. About the value of a Minecraft video game expansion in an American theme park has never been higher or more sought after. Recognizing the shifting dynamics, Disney has invested $1.5 billion in Epic Games, the creator of Fortnite, aiming to develop a persistent universe that merges Disney's iconic characters with Fortnite's expansive world. This collaboration represents Disney's strategic pivot to engage younger audiences and diversify its entertainment offering. While we're not sure about the theme park details, that $1.5 billion contract with Disney and Epic, you can bet that both at the box office and their domestic theme parks, Disney is looking for an ace card. Clearly, the future seems to be video games. Plus, who has the rights to Sonic the Hedgehog for domestic theme parks? And what in the world is that valued at right now? Can you say chili dogs and Loopy Loops? What kind of danger would Disney be in if Universal Studios also picks up the rights for Sonic for any of their Central Florida theme park empire? They might be calling Joy Polis, the subsidiary of Sega, that would conceivably control theme park rights. The convergence of video game franchises and theme park experiences marks a significant evolution in entertainment. As companies like Universal, Microsoft, and Disney invest in bringing digital worlds to life, audiences can anticipate more immersive interaction and attractions that bridge the gap between virtual and physical experiences. Whichever companies win at this new race, the consumer will be the ultimate champion regardless. I don't know about that. And the reason being is, let's look at Disney. Disney has been a champion for a while, all right? Especially with your theme parks. Your theme parks help sell their movies, and much for there was a symbiotic relationship going on for over almost 100 years. Started by Walt. Walt wanted to bring back theme parks, and he used that to help sell his movies as well. But Disney has been known since the death of Walt Disney to overcharge their customers. If you account for inflation, for example, people are pointing out, the price of a family going to Walt Disney World is still 3 times lower back in the 1980s, for example, compared to today. Disney has been overcharging and trying to nickel and dime their customers and shave off features that they would get to keep the prices high and pay for and provide less service. So, that being said, who's to say in the future Sony might do this, or another company? Corporate greed is corporate greed. But I always will say, if they succeed and the customer wants it and it's not coerced, I wish them the best in their success. And as the park place says, so bring the theme park high score efforts. But what do you think, viewer? Are we going to see a future of theme parks with video games? Are you excited for that concept? Did you watch Did you watch the Minecraft movie? Are you excited for, let's say, a Sonic the Hedgehog theme park? Put your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, happy gaming.
Worlds clash in endless collision. Gaming news with a fierce precision. With a spark so wild it breaks the norm. In the tempest's eye, a cyberstorm. Reclaim gaming and Dragon Cast. Fire breathing wide, screaming loud. Levistro's here to shake the crowd. Psychotic dragon.